Hi.
Just me.
Yeah.
You were expecting somebody else?
No, not really. Come in.
Not even Liza?
Did you see her?
No. Just a wild hunch.
Well, the gardener said they saw Liza and Colby on the grounds this morning, and I was hoping maybe they'd drop by.
Dad, I don't think Liza's going to be dropping by anytime soon. I mean, not until you straighten out this mess you've made of your life.
I am trying.
Trying isn't good enough. It's reality time. Your alcoholic wife is carrying your child. Doesn't get any more real than this.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I married Arlene to keep people away from me. Getting pregnant wasn't part of the deal.
Dad, you did know that was a possibility, right?
Right, I made a mistake.
I'm not blaming you.
Stuart was dead. I thought that I was responsible for it.
I understand that. If you were in your right mind, you wouldn't have married her in the first place.
So you're not here to say I told you so?
No.
Good.
I'm here because I have a solution.
You do?
Yes. Dad, Mateo and I want to adopt this baby.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, wow, you look wonderful. Come on in.
Well, so do you, considering.
Thank you. What is this vision?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, I barely recognize
Take a
her.
look.
Look, she has grown up so much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was so glad you called. I wanted to bring Colby over for a visit, but I wanted to give you some time, so you could settle in.
Yeah, well, thanks. And thanks for coming by. I really need to see Colby.
I'm happy you wanted to see her.
Well, is she walking?
Oh, are you kidding? Put her down. Prepare to be amazed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Go on. Show me how you walk around like a little...
Look at her. Look at her.
Come here.
Look at
Come here to me.
I can't get over this. She's actually... She's beautiful, Liza.
Yes, she is.
She is so beautiful. Does she still remember me?
Oh, are you kidding? Let's not give her an opportunity to forget you. How are you doing? How's your back?
Well, let's just say I'm not going to be playing hoops anytime soon, but, Liza, there was nerve damage. So I just have to take it easy and let it heal and repair itself, that kind of thing.
Will it?
Yeah, I sure hope so. So, now what about you? I understand that you've been through quite a bit.
Well, life's never dull with Adam Chandler in it. Would you be?
Oh, my. Is he? Still in it?
Well, I don't exactly know for sure. Will you be working at the hospital when you heal and you're up and at 'em?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Dad said I can come by whenever I want,
Well, we missed you.
Oh, it's gone a very long time. Life just kind of went on without me.
Are you talking about Jillian?
But you're young and healthy. You and Mateo can have children of your own.
And we will.
But you want to adopt Arlene's baby.
Dad, I don't think any child should grow up the way I did. What Mateo and I can provide is a stable and warm, affectionate household. We will love this baby with all our hearts.
You're serious about this?
Yes. We've talked about it. This is something we want to do.
Mateo wants to adopt a child of mine.
It was his idea. On one condition. We will not be glorified babysitters. We want full custody. You and Arlene will have to relinquish all claims and parental rights.
I don't know, to sign away a child of mine?
Dad, think about this. You were ready to let Arlene walk out the door with the baby, never to be seen from again.
I was hysterical. You made me see that I could never do that.
Her drinking problem is not going to go away.
Once Liza and I are back together, we can raise this child along with Colby. We'll be a real family.
And if that's not what Liza wants?
She will.
I'm not so sure about that, Dad. That's a lot to ask for Liza. I mean, having Arlene's child. You are this close to getting her back. That baby will just push her away. Is that a gamble you're willing to take?
Honey, I think you're underestimating Liza's ability to handle a difficult situation.
Oh. Well, what was Liza's reaction when you told her Arlene was pregnant?
Well, I didn't have a chance to prepare her. She heard it in the worst possible way.
So, in other words, she was furious.
Yes. But once she's had a chance to get used to it and can adjust to the idea, I'm sure she'll be able to accept this baby as her own.
Dad, Liza's a good mother and a very caring person, but accepting this baby will be a constant reminder to her of your relationship with Arlene, a woman she loathes.
She'll overcome that.
Maybe. Maybe not. Believe me, it's difficult accepting your husband's child from a previous relationship. I know. It can tear you apart.
But you and Mateo worked it out with Raquel.
Raquel is not a raging alcoholic.
What if you and Mateo raised the baby for a while but didn't adopt him, or it? And so Liza and I could get used to the idea.
Well, that sounds perfectly healthy. No, Dad, we either take full custody at the beginning or not at all.
Well, if you and Mateo adopt this child, your brother or sister, where does that leave me?
You would have to be satisfied being the baby's grandfather.
So, Liza, I left the country and I walked out on Jillian without saying goodbye.
Well, you needed time to think.
And I don't blame her for whatever happened while I was away.
But you're back. You start over.
So you're saying I should just pretend it didn't happen? I wish I could. Hey.
Well, Jillian cares for you, Jake. What?
Yeah, she's an amazing woman.
You still love her, don't you?
More than ever.
And have you told her that?
She knows.
I know you'd like an answer right away, but this is a difficult question.
No, take all the time you need.
I don't think time is going to make any difference. It's one thing to have a child out there somewhere in the world that you never see and never touch. To have one that you see every day and know that you can't be a part of that child's life. That's what I was preparing to do with Colby, and it was killing me. That's why I was drinking so much.
Dad, I understand. I understand that kind of pain. I understand the need to disconnect your soul from the sadness in your life. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not trying to give you more grief. I'm just trying to bring us all a little happiness.
Maybe I'm not as worthy of being a parent any more than Arlene is.
Dad, you've been to hell and back. Don't you think it's time that you have a little happiness in your life? I want that for you. Uncle Stuart wants that for you. Don't you want that?
Yeah.
what would bring you happiness? What is the one thing you want more than anything else?
Oh, well, that's easy. I want Liza and Colby back in my life.
Well, now, what's the one obstacle standing in your way? Dad, I'm not asking you to give the baby to strangers. Mateo and I, well, we've been wanting a baby for just the longest time. And we'll be good parents, I promise.
I have no doubt about that.
Then let us do this. Not just for you or for us. Let us do this for the baby.
All right. If it means getting Liza and Colby back in my life, I'll be a grandfather to Arlene's baby.
Oh, I'm so sorry for the mess. We seem to travel en masse these days.
Liza, don't worry. I think it's safe to say that this living room has seen much worse.
Oh.
And thanks. I'm really, really glad that the two of you stopped by to see me today.
Oh, well, Colby had a wonderful time. Look at her. She's relaxed. She's tired.
Yeah, I'm relaxed. It's great holding her.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, I can't even get over how you keep up with all of this.
Oh, well, it's toddler aerobics. You know, if you think if she does some damage here, you should see her at WRCW. She can demolish my office in no time.
Yeah.
So we were watching TV this afternoon. Everything goes to black. You know it's not your reception. Come here, Punky.
Here, Mom. Yeah, Mom.
Oh, baby.
It felt really good holding her.
Yeah.
I thank you for letting her back into my life.
You will always be in Colby's life. We wouldn't have it any other way. Don't be a stranger.
Thanks.
Okay?
All right. Thanks for coming by.
You got it.
Bye.
You say bye-bye? You say bye-bye?
Bye. Go bye-bye.
Okay, rehearsal's gonna start as soon as Haley gets here, okay? But before that, I need you to take these waivers, so we can show your faces on TV, get your mom and dad to sign them, or you're just gonna be a big blur. Oh, that was nice. Here you go. Here are the pencils. Here, you pass them out. Anyone else? Oh, Bianca, hi! How are you doing?
Really good.
Are you part of this group? I didn't know you went to PV High.
Oh, no, I don't. In fact, I'm not going to.
Really? You mean never?
No, I'm actually here to apply for a job. I mean, high school. I'm so over that. Who needs it, right?
The only reason we're doing this show is because of the series that you did, Teens in the Millennium in Tempo, which was brilliant, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. People seem to like it.
Yeah. I don't know how you find the time to write such great stuff, especially with everything you've been handling lately.
Let's just stick to the show, shall we?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine. Good. Where's Haley?
Here you go. I got it. She's on her way. She had me before. Here are the notes. She said go ahead and start the rehearsal without her. She's running into little family problems. You know what I mean?
Don't tell me. Arlene?
Yeah.
Grandfather to your own child? Is that what you said, Adam?
I can only imagine how long you've been eavesdropping, Arlene, but Haley and I have been discussing the idea of her adopting the baby.
Her who?
Me. Mateo and I want to do this. We feel that we can provide the baby with a safe and loving environment.
What kind of people are you? Plotting to take my baby away from me.
Think about this.
No, you think about this. The only way you're going to get my baby from me is if you pry her out of my cold, lifeless hands.
Would it be great so we can get an idea of what you guys are really thinking and doing? Well, maybe not really thinking because, you know, we don't want people getting a heart attack. Okay, maybe one heart attack would be very good for the ratings. All right, one. We'll be back.
You didn't tell me that you're a natural at this.
Well, you know, it's kind of nice to speak with people that are upfront and honest. It's sort of refreshing.
Oh no. Haley likes lemon ginger. Oh well. Wow, you do everything. No, come on, it looks like such fun.
So, you're thinking about quitting school?
Yeah, well, I mean, I had this private school interview today, and I'm in this lady's office sitting across from her, and she's asking me all these, like, really personal questions, and I'm thinking, hey, I'm paying you to go here, and suddenly I realized that that whole thing is backwards. I mean, if I got a job, I would get paid to learn things that really matter.
You think so? Huh?
Absolutely. I mean, like, look at you. You work here, you get paid to know how to produce, like, a television show.
I know that Haley likes lemon ginger and Wendy the weather girl likes peppermint tea.
Come on, Becca, you do so much more.
You're right. I have 2 other jobs. I work at the Glamorama and I take care of Tad and Dixie's kids.
Wow. How do you find the time?
I don't really have much choice.
Why is that? Oh. You need the money.
It's funny, isn't it? You know, you have all the money in the world and you want to quit school, and I don't have any, and I can't wait to go.
So how's it going?
You mean, how's it going tempo, or how's it going in my personal life?
Listen, you know, I know what it's like to lose someone. You know, if you need to talk...
I'm gonna tell you, you don't have any idea what this is like.
Okay, if we could just take this run down to the control room, that would be great. And just show them this page. Great. Awesome. No. Another one? Could you hold it just for a second? Thank you.
Dear Liza, I will not lose you, not again. I'll fix everything, I promise you. Love forever and always, Adam. Arlene, be careful. Nothing would be easier than for us to prove you're an unfit mother.
Oh, go ahead, Adam. Bring on your threats. You have no idea what a mother will do to keep her child.
Really? All right, I'll add $200,000 to the $500,000 I've already offered you, if you will agree to allow Haley and Mateo to adopt the baby.
You think I'm going to sell my child for $200,000?
All right, then, how much?
Dad.
Honey, I'm sorry, but you can see it's no
Just
use.
talk to her alone.
It's not going to do anything.
I can't do this with you here.
All right. Arlene, would you please try to understand what she's saying to you?
Oh, Haley. Why are you doing this? Why are you plotting with your father to take my baby away from me?
Because I know what it's like to be raised by you.
Do you realize? Do you realize what you're asking of me? I mean, why do you hate me so much?
You want to drink, don't you?
I can't drink. I'm pregnant. I mean, what kind of person do you think I am?
I know what you are. If it's one thing I'm an expert on, it's what you are. And you are weak, and you are selfish. And you put your needs first, last, and always. And you can't do that if you're going to raise a baby. Now accept that and do what's in the best interest of this child.
Haley, this baby is my chance. Don't you see that? I'm going to do everything right this time. I'm going to make up for all the mistakes I made with you. I promise. And you're going to be so proud of me. And you'll finally realize what kind of person I really am.
You really think that this baby is going to make Adam love you? After everything that's happened? After what he just stood here and told you in this room?
Nothing is more important to Adam Chandler than his children. Everybody knows that.
God! You don't even have a brain cell left. It's true. Yeah, are you kidding me? I felt better when I thought you were just trying to squeeze more money out of him. But you really think you have a chance with Adam?
Well, if I don't have a chance, then at least I still have my baby, and there'll be one person in this world that loves me.
Let me explain to you how that's going to be, Mom.
No, I'm not interested in your bitter view of life.
After Adam tosses you out, which he will, you will go through every dime of that money. And you will wind up living in some hole. And then my brother or sister will wind up coming home from school every day, witnessing the same freak show I came home to. You rolling around in a sack with some drunk you picked up in a bar.
You will never forgive me, will you?
I have spent my entire life trying to forgive and understand you. And you always want just one more chance to make amends. This is your chance. This is your golden opportunity to make amends. You give up custody of that baby.
Okay, one more thing you gotta remember. When you're on TV for the very first time, your mouth is gonna dry up like sand.
He's doing great, isn't he?
Evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, though.
Hi, Miss Colby.
Bianca. Well, this is a nice surprise. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Oh, thank you.
Are you doing okay?
All right, I'll tell you what. Show you the room.
Yeah. Thank you. Actually, can I speak with you for a minute?
Sure. Would you excuse us? What can I do for you?
I wanted to ask, I really don't know if this is the right way, but, I'm looking for a full-time job because I'm leaving school and, I need to support myself.
So, you're dropping out of school?
I feel that WRCW is a really good place to start a career.
Well, you're right. And, I don't think that we have any full-time positions for anybody without a high school diploma. Really, the best advice that I can give you is maybe the Burger Barn across the street. They might be taking applications. Really, that is the best that you're going to be able to do under the circumstances. Adam does not know when to quit.
And he never will.
Oh, no. I can't do this. Not here. I'm working.
We've already wasted
this.
enough time.
I'm not going to give you this baby. I am going to be the best mother, and it will be a whole lot easier this time because I won't have a child who hates me from day one.
Arlene.
She'll understand me. She will. And she'll love me. And she'll call me Mom instead of Arlene. I won't have to jump through hoops to make her proud of me.
You know, you did a really great thing when you brought Uncle Stuart to Dad's bedside, and I was proud of you.
You were?
Yes. Because I thought there was hope for you, because once in your life, you showed a little common human decency. But if you hold on to this child in order to hold on to Adam, then I know there is no hope for you, and I give up.
Well, I guess I'm just going to have to live with that. Because I'm keeping my baby. And I'm going to accomplish things, Haley. Big things. And you'll be sorry that you ever tried to take her away from me.
Do me one favor. Have Winifred get rid of all the alcohol in this house. And please, hire someone to stay with you 24 hours a day so that you don't take a drink.
It won't be necessary.
Libby, thank you. No problem. Thanks. Okay. You and Haley are going to adopt Arlene's baby. And you've agreed to it.
Well, we thought it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, this way the child can have a real life. And so can we.
Go for the guy off.
And what about Arlene? What does she have to say about this?
Haley thinks she can convince her.
Yeah.
To give up your child.
Yeah, Haley's really convinced about this, and to get her to give up on this, and that's my phone.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I think you're fooling yourself if you think that Arlene is going to agree to this.
Arlene doesn't care about that child. She's using it to hold on to me.
And she's successful. She's still in your house.
Who cares about the house? That's it. I'll hire a full-time nurse to make sure that Arlene doesn't drink. And I'll move out.
Where will you go?
I'll move in with you.
Thank you. Liza suggested that I try my luck at the burger barn. She thinks I should stay in school. I know you don't want to hear this right now, but without a high school diploma, you're just going to get grunge work. I think that you're both wrong. I think that I am smart enough that I can make it on my own.
Please. Are you calm? All right, good. All right, thank you for pulling over. I don't want you driving like this. You're calm. All right, fine. Now, wait. Before you hang up, just turn on some nice, relaxing music and come straight here, okay? And we'll talk. Okay. I love you.
Thank you.
She's on her way.
Haley?
Yeah.
That's good. We can rehearse then. Listen, tell you, I'm sorry about biting your head off before. I'm just tired of everybody thinking that my head's going to explode.
I wasn't trying to do that. You know, I'm just worried about you.
Don't, okay? I just want to get on with my life.
What is it?
Just weird.
What?
She used to say that. Alex. It was some sort of, brainwashing technique.
Excuse me, Mr. Gray. Hello, I'm Libby Daniels. I'm an AD here, assistant director.
Hi.
When they told me Edmund Gray was going to be here today, I was thrilled because I just loved
I'm sorry,
your work.
I can't do this.
So, you think dropping out of high school is going to make you happy?
I guess, maybe. I mean, how can you say an idea is not going to work until you actually try it, right?
Why don't you stick around till after rehearsal, because there's somewhere I want to take you, and I think it'll help you decide what you should do.
You realize that the gatehouse is very small.
We don't need much room.
You are accepting that you are going to sit across the breakfast table from my mother every day.
You just made your case. All right, we'll buy a house. No, better yet, we'll build a house. Let's do it. I'll call the contractor in the morning. We can get a suite at the Valley Inn and stay there till the house is built.
What time do you think she's going to get here?
She should be here now. 7. Just tell me if she comes in. Tell her. We need to start soon.
We got another couple of seconds. Oh, here she is now.
I failed. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't give us the baby.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't need a drink. Just 7 months. That's all, just 7 months. Well, if I can't relax, that's not good for the baby. Just one drink. I mean, what harm can one drink do? Oh my God. What was that? It's just a little morning sickness, that's all. Winnie, will you get the door?
Arlene!
Arlene, you're still in residence.
Look, if you come to stick it to me, I'm not interested.
No, darling. When you didn't answer my calls, I assumed you just marched on to Green or Pastures.
Well, speaking of Green, I assume you're here to get your money.
Actually, I came simply to return this. It's a little bit gaudy for my taste, and I don't need the cash.
Oh, since when?
Well, Palmer's back from his cruise. He found it absolutely intriguing, my blackmail technique. He fell in love with me all over again.
Spare the sordid details.
Well, I'm certainly not one to kiss and tell, anyway. Anyway, enough about me. I want to hear about all of your misfortune.
Look, you know, I'm not feeling very well right now.
Well, how could you be? Your marriage in the dumpster?
Says who?
Adam's got his brother back. I mean, I understand he's walking around like Scrooge on Christmas morning. That leaves you the proverbial lump of coal.
For your information, my marriage is far from over.
Arlene, I'm afraid your marriage train, that gravy train, has jumped the tracks. What? Are you ill?
Look, I just have a little upset stomach.
Oh. Well, must have really tied one on last night, huh?
I'm not hungover.
Little hair of the dog never hurt anybody. So.
You know, no, I can't.
What? Taking the pledge?
It's the baby. I'm pregnant.
Adam's never gonna fall for that tired ploy.
Vanessa, it's true. I'm 2 months along, in fact. It's not a scam.
Who's the father?
Adam. Who else?
Oh. Well, my dear, I have truly underestimated you. Here we go. Spotted tea will fix you right up. And your Lucretia has informed me, assured me, it is decaffeinated.
You didn't tell her about me cramping, did you?
No, the day I confide in the staff has never been a day on my social calendar, never will be. You're not keeping your pregnancy from the staff, are you?
Oh, fat chance. Winifred was with me when I took my home pregnancy test.
You're joking.
No. Ever tried going in a cup when the maid is watching?
Afraid I've missed that experience totally.
Well, God, if she found out, she'd blab it all over the place.
Well, I mean, a little discomfort is normal during any pregnancy.
I'm not a kid anymore, Vanessa.
Oh, come on. Times have changed. Women are having babies well into their 40s.
I'm not a Madonna either.
Tell me, how did this happen?
Oh, would you really like to know?
No, I mean, did you plan this pregnancy? I mean, if you did, it was a sheer stroke of genius.
It was an accident.
Well, you can certainly use that to your advantage. How did Adam take the news when you told him?
Like the bottom fell out of the stock market, but he'll change. He'll come around.
Guess you'll have to, won't he? I mean, you're his wife. You're carrying the child of one of the richest men in America.
The child of the man I love.
Oh, really, really, really. Arlene, that love match story is just not going to float. We all know that Adam married you as a deterrent to his family, to his friends.
Well, maybe in the beginning, but things have changed.
Well, I'm still under the impression that he wants out of your marriage.
He's going to let me stay here until the baby is born. I have 7 months. 7 months to convince him that he can't live without either one of us.
Well, you got your work cut out for you, don't you?
Arlene, where are you?
I'm in here, sweetie.
Adam, your darling wife was just informing me that you are infanticipating. Congratulations.
Vanessa, would you excuse us?
Oh,
I need to speak to Arlene in private.
By all means. I'll just, float out through the kitchen and well, your maid has told me that she has a little recipe for Palmer, his favorite from the Hollow. So I'll pick that up. Anyway, it's going to be terribly difficult to find a whole hog anywhere these days, but you two take care of yourselves and that darling cargo.
Well, if you had lunch, I'll have Lucretia make us up a tray and we'll eat upstairs en suite.
I spoke to Haley. She told me that you've refused to let her and Mateo adopt your child.
Our child. And Adam, I know how devoted you are to your children. I know that you wouldn't be able to see someone else raise your baby.
I'm thinking what's best for the child.
What's best for our child is us.
No, that's not going to happen. Arlene, I'm sorry. I am honestly very sorry that I dragged you into this private nightmare of mine. But the fact is, I don't love you. I have never loved you. I've never been out of love with Liza.
But you've never given yourself a chance to love me.
No. No. My future and my life is with Liza and Colby. We're going to be a family again.
So is that it? You're just going to go back on your word and kick me out of here?
I promised you could stay here. I will honor that promise.
So wait, I'm going to stay here and Liza's going to play lady of the house? She hates my guts. What are you thinking? She's going to make me miserable and it will be bad for the baby.
You'll have the run of the house. I'm moving in with Liza.
Walk out on me. You can't leave me here helpless.
You're not going to be alone here. Winifred is here. Lucretia's here. I'm hiring a live-in nurse to monitor your pregnancy.
I don't need a nurse.
You practically threatened to drink while you're pregnant.
What, so you hired someone to spy over me?
No, I'm hiring someone to help you, to make sure you don't accidentally harm the baby.
No, Adam, it's you. You're the one who's supposed to take care of me.
And I will, at a distance.
How can you be so callous? I'm carrying your child. This is your flesh and blood.
I'm willing to take full responsibility. My lawyers are drawing up a trust account right now.
No, she needs more. She needs more than financial security. Adam. She needs a daddy who loves her and treats her like a princess.
Arlene, face it. That's what you need.
Look, it was your idea to get married. I did what you wanted.
Yes, I married for all the wrong reasons. But so did you. We used each other.
Okay, fine. You got what you wanted, what you always wanted, Liza. And what about me? What did I get?
Well, think about it. You have a chance, a second chance to hold a child in your arms, to put its needs first, to do what's right.
And what this baby needs is us.
No, what this baby needs is Haley and Mateo. Let them adopt.
So that's it. You're just gonna sign off on our baby. You created this life. We created that. That means nothing.
No, it means a great deal. But not to us. There is no us. Here.
What's that?
Divorce papers. They require your signature.
Right now.
Well, there's no need to delay the absolutely inevitable. Have your lawyer look at them. Call Barry. They're actually, the terms of this agreement are more than generous.
I'll have to have my lawyers look at them.
Of course, that's your right. But if you're thinking about asking for more money...
No, it's not about the money. It's about you, Adam. Couldn't you just find one part of yourself that could love me? This doesn't hurt you a bit, does it? Dumping me. You're relieved. Well, I'm nothing like Liza. I don't have her class or style, so...
Don't do this to yourself, Arlene.
No. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Pretend to care for me. Yeah, nothing has changed since the first night I met you. Nothing. Since that first night that we made love and made Haley. You know, I remember waking up next to you and watching you sleep. And I had this fantasy that you woke up and drew me really close to you and asked me what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And in reality, you woke up and sped out of there and slapped a 20 on the bedside table for cab fare. Like a real sport.
That was a long time ago.
Not for me. I've lived with it almost every day.
I'm sorry, Arlene.
I'm not. You kept me company through a lot of bad times and lonely nights. And you know what, Adam? On our worst day, I would have never hurt you the way Liza did. No. I mean, God. Have you forgotten how she humiliated you in front of that Chandler board? And then how she put you in that insane asylum? And who was the person that got you out of that padded cell, huh? It was me, it wasn't Liza. She was busy stealing your company and running your name into the ground.
What Liza did to me pales by comparison to what I put her through.
So what, you're just gonna forgive her like that, is that it?
That's what people who love each other do, Arlene. Liza and I understand each other. We're the same person. And I won't lose that again.
Even with this life growing inside me.
Yes. Even with that.
You know, Adam, you think you know who I really am when you see me. And then you look at Liza and you think she's perfection, but nobody is perfect. Not even your beautiful blonde ice queen.
You've always been jealous of Liza.
Jealous? Oh, my God. That woman runs on pure evil. I mean, did you see how she reacted when she found out that I was pregnant?
When you mean when you dropped the bomb in her lap?
She threatened me, Adam.
You have a talent for bringing that out in people. Here. Take this, please. Take this. Have your lawyer call Barry as soon as he's had a chance to review the agreement.
No, wait. Adam, please. Please give me another chance, please. I'll make us happy. This baby will bring us together, I promise. Don't walk out on me. Not again.
Arlene. I'll send someone to pick up my things.
I take it those are not tears of joy.
I need a doctor. Something's wrong with the baby.
Well, of course, dear.
Please, to Seaview Hospital.
Well, why not Pine Valley? It's so much closer.
No, I need to go to Seaview, please.
All right.
Or else I just need to go.
Fine. I'll call them right now. I'll take you there myself. I'll call Seaview, tell them we're on our way.